Alright, good morning, California. This is Cheekbot. Today we're actually going to be making some eggs. Um, I saw the video that Quasi posted. It's extremely cursed, so we're going to try to fix that video, make it a little bit safer for members of California to not be infected by demons from the gut microbe and whatnot. So yeah, back on the topic of making eggs. So here we are. We're going to make some pretty simple egg recipe. We got a couple eggs here. We got some garlic, some tomatoes, black pepper, salt, basil, a skillet, got our coconut oil, our goat cheese and stuff, and a little bit of cream. So what we're going to do basically, we're going to dice up the tomatoes, we're going to mince the garlic, whip the eggs up, okay, put the seasoning in, we'll be good to go. Here we are, we got a little oven going here, nice little cover the splashes and whatnot. Of course you can see here, we got the oven going on a little bit. You'll see why I need both the stovetop and the oven at the same time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start dicing up the tomatoes. We're going to mince the garlic up. We're going to get the black pepper, put the seasonings in, and then we'll show you where we go from here. Alright, welcome back. So we got our garlic dice, we got our tomatoes diced. We're about to heat up the stovetop. We get the stovetop going. Get a little bit of coconut oil. Just a little bit. We really don't need that much coconut oil. Again, this stuff is pretty explosive. So I'm going to put the coconut oil in this here beforehand. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to heat up the oil a little bit. And I'm going to start putting in the garlic, get the garlic to caramelize a little bit. Get it to brown for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes at most. A little bit more, depending on any personal preference. We got that going. Just to get the last of the oil out of here. And you'll notice here is, this is of course organic virgin coconut oil. Make sure to only give your body the best foods and ingredients that you can, alright? Don't get yourself the crappy saturated soybean oil or canola oil or anything of that sort. You really don't want that. So while we wait for the time for the oil to pan down, we're gonna go ahead. I've already put the eggs inside of here, but we're gonna put just a touch of whipping cream just to make it a little bit creamy, make it a little bit extra flavor. So let's go ahead and do that right now. That should be good enough. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start mixing up the eggs a little bit with the whipping cream. Let's put this back in the fridge right now. I don't really have space. Oh, I do have space. Yeah, I'm gonna put it way down there. All right, we're cool. You can see I have a nice, beautiful fridge. Some new tools. If you notice here, I have a granite countertop. Whether or not you hate it, it is a granite countertop. There, we're just mixing up the eggs. We need to completely whip it until full consistency. Very important for this step. We can see here while I'm whipping these eggs up. The reason we put a little whipping cream in, I know some people prefer using milk, but I'd rather use cream because A, I haven't eaten for a week, so I literally don't have any milk, otherwise the milk would have been spoiled by now. Even though I get the cheap process, homogenized, pasteurized milk. Normally I try to get not homogenized milk, just the pasteurized. There's local Mariano's by me, so it's actually not too bad for a gallon of milk. Alright, I'm gonna wet that up a little bit later. You can see here the coconut oil is already ready to go. It's nice and hot. So we're gonna get all that. Use our knife to dump it on there. And we'll try to get the rest with one hand here. As you can see, if you're filming while cooking is not an easy endeavor. Probably should be fine to go through for this kind of instructional video. And then way too hot. I'm going to turn down the heat quite a bit. So here we got a medium heat. You already see all the good stuff starting to good. Well, we got a problem ready, so let's turn that off. Alright, fire alarm's off. Alright, so far so good. Could have been a mistake on my end. I think I probably used too much oil, but that's okay. Next time we'll put too much oil. So we got the fan going. The beautiful Chicago morning. So just open the windows up a little bit. Just so we don't get on the fire alarm. But you can already see though, it's already starting to caramelize. Let's put the tomatoes in. I'm going to use my hands. Got the tomatoes in. Now what we want to do here with the tomatoes is we just want to make sure the rest of it with my knife. So we're really looking forward with all tomatoes in. We're just trying to get the tomatoes a little bit blistery, a little bit soft, very soft. I'm not really trying to be cooking the whole thing at once this year, but the reason why we have the oven on is 325 degrees. So let me get the cucumber. Nice little spatula. Mix this around. Turn the heat down a little bit. Probably take about 1 to 2 minutes, a couple minutes at most, just to get the tomatoes nice and cooked before we add the main ingredient, which of course is the eggs. Now you might be wondering what kind of cheese am I using this little nice potato rolls there. As you most probably think, this is just simply goat cheese. You can probably get it from the farmer's market. I get mine sold from Costco. It's all good. 2 pouch eggs. That's what's best to describe it, but we do just transfer it onto a container. It's very much easier to do service when you do it that way. So then we're going to let the tomatoes and garlic mixture rest a little bit. Get back to the eggs here. So here we got our egg infused with a little bit of cream. I think it would be probably a little bit healthier to use milk. But cream is fine though. We're making blushing creamy eggs here. So we got that going. Just keep mixing if you want it to be super well done. I mean, it's going to take a while for the tomatoes to heat up, warm up, especially when we use a little bit low heat. You don't want this to have too high of a heat, otherwise it starts to burn. So you can see here, the garlic is starting to caramelize. You don't want to have scorched garlic. It's really not inside. Just looking for tomatoes here to glisten a little bit, soften up. It's somewhat getting there. So, just a little bit spread out. And then when we put the eggs in, we're going to probably do the eggs in for about. What we're going to do is turn the heat down just a little bit. We're really looking for the eggs just to be a little bit firm, because we need to add the cheese in to this, the goat cheese into this little skillet. And we're just going to pop it in the oven. Let it sit there for maybe 8 to 10 minutes at most. You really got to be watching it. You really depend on you. How firm or how fluffy you want your eggs to be. And we'll go from there. Alright, so we can see now. I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but it seems to be good. Seems to be good. Alright. Just keep mixing it up. Really have nothing else to do to talk about. Wind is starting to come in from outside. It's about. That thermostat outside. It's about like 20 degrees. 20 degrees. Pretty cold here in the Midwest. The thing though, normally I would be doing this around, if you notice the time now, it's actually about 7:20, but really, I'm working from home today, so I don't have to, worry about getting to the train on time. I would normally get the train schedule, and if I do travel to work, I don't have any breakfast per se. My breakfast usually consists of just coffee or cigarettes. Alright, so let's look back here in the dish. We can see that it's a very good time to start adding in a little of eggs. Let's start doing that now. Before we do that, let's just crack open the goat cheese. We're going to start incorporating the goat cheese here into our little egg mixture. So let's add the eggs in. beautiful. Look at the color. That's just beautiful, beautiful color. All nice and healthy fresh. We got the coconut oil provided in it. Using some of it. Just going to slightly mixture this up a little bit. Again, what we're looking for here is not so much about making scrambled egg, but we're making more of a frittata. So a nice little Italian dish. Because again, we have to show quality how we make Italian dishes. You know, being I'm not Italian at all, you can see my skin. I'm not black, so I don't have black skin or any like dark collar, brown skin. So obviously I'm not Italian. So just let me let that sit there for a little bit. We're going to let it do, this might take a while. We're basically going to let this firm up. Alright, turn the heat down just a little bit. We don't want to have the eggs cooked too hard. Too fast. So we got to let it sit for a little bit. I'll put this wooden spatula out. Put it on the sink here. Yeah, a little bit of seasoning. So we're going to start chopping in. We got the black pepper first. Some people like to use white pepper. I don't understand why. I think black pepper is simply better. Salt. You don't need too much salt though. But again, we're just coming out of what we call fast. And of course, we got our basil. Normally, you should be using fresh basil, but again, I don't have that available. I didn't buy food for over a week now. So we just got the basil. I'm gonna grab the spatula. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit, just to incorporate all the spices together with the rest of the dish. Now what we're looking for here, you can already see at the bottom here, the eggs are starting to heat up, cook up, that's fine. But what we really need to do is, I'm going to put this aside and start adding in the goat cheese. So what we're going to do with the goat cheese, we're going to get a small spoon. Going to butter it in, little by little, piece by piece. We'll dripping by dripping. Alright, keep doing that. Alright, if you're watching the video quality, I hope you understand. When you want to make eggs with and tomatoes, you know, very great. You want to use real actual tomatoes, not ketchup. So right now, you can see here, I think I got good enough cheese here, so I'm going to get my spatula back again. Just mix it just a little bit. One of them, make sure we spread the good cheese around. You can already see though, the eggs are kind of starting to firm up here. So that's pretty good. That's very good. Now, of course, for those of you who want to make this recipe at home, what you can do is I would actually recommend using cherry or grape tomatoes. I just didn't don't have it. I had it in my last tomato on the vine. I would not recommend using large Roma tomatoes simply because those are too big and they're not that sweet. Not as good as regular small tomatoes. I'm just going to let this rest a little bit. Now what I'm looking for is basically once the top starts to firm up, we're going to throw it in the oven here. You can see we have a nice oven here going. We get that going, we're good to go. We've got our basil in, our ground black pepper, our salt. It's going to be delicious when it first comes out. And yeah, we're just going to sit here and wait. I'm going to start cleaning up all the dishes a little bit. Let's just put this in there in the sink. Put the basil back in the seasoning thingy over here that we got going. More seasoning, close it. Yeah, it's very important to keep your kitchen clean when you do a cooking. You know, whether or not you listen to the words of Jordan Peterson, that's totally entirely up to you. I'm not going to make a decision, but I can make judgments. So what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to start cleaning this up while we wait for once we put this stuff inside the oven here. We're going to have to sit there for 10 minutes. That's going to give me just enough time to start cleaning up the kitchen. Very important to have a clean kitchen here. So let's put this back into the cheese area of our fridge. Alright, you can already see we're just looking just a little bit. We still have a little bit of liquid ice here on the top. So I'm just going to let that, we'll give it about a minute or so. So Yeah, just a minute. So what else can we do while we wait? You know, I could just pause the video now. Not really. I'm not feeling it. You know, I've been thinking about this entire time. I've been saying way too many uhs in this video. Like, something that maybe I'll fix later on if I get good enough responses to the video on how to make food or whatnot. What you really need to do is go buy some couple of stuff and we'll make something delicious with a couple of stuff. Maybe we'll make some Polish ski. But we need to make Polish ski. And then Thanksgiving coming up, so hopefully you guys on South Farm and fed handlers or fed agents or whatnot, or what have you. Really. Alright, so yeah, that's the eggs. Alright, so this is basically what I'm looking for here. It's starting to firm up here on the top. So it's already very firm on the bottom, but it's going to basically form like a crust per se. So we're going to put this inside the oven for about, I'll say 10 minutes at most. Really don't have to do it much. What we're looking for is really for the eggs to start rising up. We got the, make sure the cheese starts to melt down a little bit. We got the tomatoes still ready to cook. That's why we didn't want to cook it all the way at the start, because we're using the oven to really finish the process of making eggs. So let's put it in the oven now. Again, this is why I want to use a skillet. Make sure you use a dish that can go inside the oven. We have it here at 325 degrees. Perfectly done. So we're going to put it up there. We're going to leave it in there for now. And then when I see you, I'll show you how the eggs looks like when it just gets complete. Alright, welcome back everyone. We're coming up here to check in on the eggs. So in the meantime, I actually got some tea here in the kettle going. And we noticed here, I got a little bottle of balsamic vinegar. I'll explain why we have it at the end. So the tea that I'm going to have for breakfast here with my eggs. So it's going to be stinging nettle tea. Portuguesa. I don't know how to pronounce it, unfortunately, even though I should be able to. I'm being American here. I'm not being Slovak or Polish or whatever. I got this from my local Polish store. I live in a pretty heavy Polish Slav, Western Slav area, so pretty easy to find the stuff where I'm at. Put it here in a little mug. So we're gonna grab the tea dough. It's already done. We'll just pour it in a little bit. Get that tea nice and going. So that'll be our drink for the morning. No coffee. I don't need it though. I noticed that a lot of better energy in the morning when I have to eat food. So, alright, so we're gonna grab a mix here. We really don't want to keep our hands on here. So this is the important part here. So you can notice here, and this is the eggs. Notice how it starts to fluffen up after we spend our time here. So this is exactly what we're looking for here. Just very nice, beautiful color. We got the basil, tomatoes, we got the goat cheese melted in there. We got the salt and black pepper. Everything all comes together in a nice, beautiful dish. So we're gonna cut a slice out for ourselves and make sure to turn off the oven. Oven's good. We really don't need to turn the fans on anymore, so we'll just leave the lights on a little bit. I'm gonna find myself a utensil. So we'll just use a simple spatula. It doesn't really matter too much. We'll make it wood, just to make it easier. So we're gonna cut in through here. We just want to get a nice little slice for ourselves. Now, of course, the first slice is always going to be kind of hard to do, so there's not much we can do about it. So it may look pretty bad for presentation, but honestly, this is personal preference, so I'm not really worried about presentation. Let's grab ourselves a little plate here. Shoot, maybe I'm going to use. We're going to use this spatula, so it's easy to work with. All right. So let's grab our nice little eggs here. Alright. You can see here, like, look how the eggs look. Very fluffy, very delicable. And you know, notice this, you know I use a lot more ingredients, it's actually a little bit healthier than what Quasi made. I'm going to grab enough for a little bit more, but I'm actually kind of hungry right now. And you know, I've been eating for a while. I think it's probably one of the best ways to break it fast. So we're going to grab just a little bit of this. There we go. This is our breakfast here. So we're almost done. We're almost done. We're only at the presentation part. So let's just grab a little bit of the scraps here. We'll leave the rest here for my sister and my mother. I live with them. I help provide for the family. I'm a family man. I learned from the best on California. Cornelio, Lawcoon, all the married fathers out there. Keep up the good work. I hope to be one day just like you, but we'll see what happens in due time. So here we have our balsamic vinegar. We're going to grab a little bit of that. And we just only want to use just a little hint. So just like that. See, I think I already put too much already, but we'll just mix it up a little bit on my own when I start just eating this. I start digging in. We'll put the balsamic vinegar in the back. A little bit of lick. I'll clean that spot up a little bit later. Yeah, we gotta keep our kitchen clean. Very important to keep our kitchen clean. Put this in our fridge. And let's bring it over to the presentation area. Now, if I really wanted to make this look really special or fancy or whatnot, what I would do is I would actually get some fresh spinach. Chop a little bit of spinach, put it on top, and then we would drizzle the balsamic vinegar. But we don't have spinach at the moment. But what we do have here is basically a good instructional video specifically made for Quasi on how to make eggs. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning. Fine folks in Celo and fellow agents that monitor us all day. And I will see you guys in the shop box. Take care.